Hello and welcome to Sailing Along. I know, it's been long since a video update has been up over YouTube, and this video is gonna be justification of the same, that where was I occupied all this while to be not able to update you. Before we move ahead, let's take a pause and appreciate my backdrop, because this is also one of the reasons and places where I was really occupied and has taken a lot of my time and effort that I was not able to create the video. Okay, but this is just a little of many reasons. So it's been 1.5 months since I am here. I came from Trichy to Mumbai on 1st of July. 1st of July was my flight, and today is the 16th of August. So exactly 1.5 month that I have been in the city of Mumbai, that I have been at Tata Institute of Social Sciences, Mumbai, for their HRM and LR course. And it's crazy hectic for so many reasons. First being the fact that TIS has accommodation facilities, but it's not available for everybody. They don't have enough space for everyone, so there is certain criteria that you need to be eligible for to be able to apply to it, which is very difficult to meet for so many people. So you have to find accommodation outside, and when it comes to accommodation in a city like Mumbai, it becomes a task. So that was one of the major places where I was occupied too. So I was staying with my best friend for a month, but she lives really far. So I was traveling back and forth, downloading some crucial applications on my phone like M Indicator, UTS. You cannot travel without that. I became that independent girl who can travel in local on my own. I have traveled extensively for a month. Like, it used to take me 1.5 hour one way per day to just go to my college, and I'm so proud of myself. So fucking proud of myself. If you would have told this to a 12-year-old Yashvi, 15-year-old Yashvi, that Yashvi, you'll be living in Mumbai, you'll be traveling in local on your own, she would have laughed on your face. And I'm not kidding. I am really not kidding. Mumbai was really the last city that I ever wanted to be into, because I love peace. I love a calmer atmosphere. And I have visited Mumbai multiple times, and the pace does not pace with me, right? It does not match with me. But here I am, just trying to match with the pace of the city, and that's because of which I am literally running, and because of which I was not able to update you all in the YouTube. But I'm really hoping to be a little more consistent here, because so many interesting things happening around, and I would really love to update you all. So basically, it's been 1.5 months. The program at TIS is a little different than in comparison to other colleges, B schools out there. We have a semester system. So there are other colleges which also have a trimester or term kind of a system, where in a single term, in a single year, you have 3 terms. But here we have semester. We have 2 semesters, and the exams of my first semester are due in what, 15 days. So it is gonna be just 2 months being here, and I'll have my end sem exam. I was just telling to one of my friend that I soon have my exam, and it's like, you will have your midterms. I was like looking at her face, and I was like, no, we don't have term, we have semester, and this is gonna be my end sem exams. She was very shocked about it, as shocked as I am about it. So the drawback that I personally face is I joined a month later. So it's just it will be just 2 months into the course, and it would be my end semester exam, which would not be the case for my other classmates. They would have studied it for 3 months. So, but pretty much it. So we have our exams this early because there is a concept of field work which is very unique to TIS. Now, every semester we are supposed to do a field work for 1 month. It's like working in different organizations, and that is scheduled in September and October. So before we start with our field work, we must complete our examination. That is the reason that I have my examinations in beginning of September, and it just gives me 2 months into the course. So I was struggling with so many subjects. So we nearly have 7 to 8 subjects. So all the different concepts, labor laws to be particular, is something that we have a huge emphasis on, because the course in our degree itself says human resource management and labor relations. So labor laws, industrial relations, these are some core subjects that we study alongside quantitative research, qualitative research, human resource management, financial management, and yeah. So juggling, struggling, and trying to balance all these subjects, because there is a lot of new information for me to process, especially when it comes to quantitative research, because statistics is something that I have left way back, and it is taking me a lot of time to grasp that. But yeah, struggling with it, but loving the struggle, really loving the struggle. So the education, my studies was something that I was so occupied with, and we have classes of 2 hours, 3 hours, with a break in between for sure. So that also makes it a little hectic. Post that, we have certain events, certain guest lectures, which are organized by our seniors or even our secretariat and our CRs, and too many things, too many things. So it's a very holistic approach. I feel it's not just studies, it has we get industry exposure, because this the alum of our college is spread across so many prestigious organization and at a great level. So they come back to the campus and they talk to us, and the insights that we grab is amazing. We also have different kind of workshops being scheduled over the weekends, and so basically it's hectic. uh, Being in Trichy for 10 days, I would say if I talk about just academics, then it's not that hectic comparatively to other B schools. But here it is treated more as a holistic approach, which makes it way more hectic. Alongside all of it, we also had our committee selections. So there are various committees that we have at our campus, like ARC, aspirants relations and branding committee, alumni committee, forum committee, editorial committee, and placement committee. So we had selections for all of this, and there are various tasks we need to do: an interview, creating a meme, 1 minute deck, 1 minute pitch, and what not. So juggling between all of these. So of course all of us on a safer side applied to various committees, and sleepless nights to get done with the task. The deadlines is what, 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m., and yeah, working through it. Meanwhile, all of this, I had to also figure out my accommodation, and I was house hunting in Mumbai. And finally, I found a very, very, very beautiful flat near my college, and we did all the paperwork. It was my first rent agreement on my name. I don't know what joy it gives, but it gives a sense of independence, a sense of I can do it, and I did it. Like being in a city like Mumbai, all alone, figuring out your accommodation, making a rent agreement on your name, checking all the technical legal terms and all of it. It's a sense of pride, for sure, for sure. Uh, at that point of time, it felt, oh my god, so many things to do all together. But now, when I sit and look back, it feels empowering. And even any stronger word than empowering, I am in it for sure. And it's not just the agreement, then it's also shifting all of your luggage from what, Rajkot to Mumbai to Trichy to Mumbai, and again changing various areas, like vast apart in Mumbai itself. Yeah, I shifted to this beautiful place which I am trying to call home. And to do the same, I decorated it. I got in some fairy lights and all of these pictures. I selected them, edited them, printed them, cut them, and pasted them, and tried to find a good alignment. This is the view where I sleep. This is what I wake up to, and it helps me to wake up better and fresher every single day. So, yeah, I am making a home away from home, and it's a very empowering feeling, but you're like, oh my god, you're growing up when you don't want to. But yeah, that's not a choice. So, clearly, yeah, growing up. So I guess this is how my 1.5 month here has been largely. Of course, there are so many details that we can look into in another videos, but for this 1.5 month, it was heavy from academic point of view, alongside the extracurricular activities that are happening. Still, oh my God, how could I forget this? I have spent almost a month remembering names of the people in my class, and I still mess up. Oh my god, there's so many names that I still mess up when it comes to our seniors as well. So I'm still in the process of remembering names. It takes me a lot of time to remember names, and clearly having a very hard time with it. So my 1.5 month passed by remembering names of people, connecting names with faces, and of course, like during the introduction, you meet people. You're like, "Oh, where are you from? What have you done?" And after a point, I'm like, "Yashvi, why do you even ask them when you're not even gonna remember it?" So now, at least for my classmates, I'm at a level that I know their names. Now I am trying to know them a little better. Where are they from? What have they done? What is their background, and what not? So the 1.5 months were heavy academically, were heavy extracurricular activities, were heavy for me personally because I was making sense of the college as well as the city, were heavy from travel point of view, were heavy from shifting point of view. But after doing all of this, when I sit here and talk about it, I feel proud and I feel light. So yeah, that's it for this video. Do let me know what would you like to know about. Of course, a home tour is coming for sure. Of course, a college tour is coming for sure. But except that, whatever you would like to know, I would love to respond for the same. Thank you so much. I hope you loved sailing along.